It looks like Uber is cutting the rates in Las Vegas, and keep an eye in your market because they may be cutting the rates in yours soon as well.
Xbox, Twitter, Uber,
Postmates,
Netflix, MoviePass,
Google,
Facebook, eBay,
DoorDash,
Apple, Amazon, Airbnb,
The Apptrepreneur. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and yeah, we're doing a second video today. Because this is something that just needs to be discussed. So, a viewer sent me this email. Start earning as soon as you tap accept. Your time is valuable, but right now you only earn when there's a passenger in your car. On August 14th, we're updating the way your pay is calculated so you can earn for more of the time you spend driving. Now, this sounds very positive. This sounds very, very positive. I believe you should earn once you press the accept button. Like, it doesn't matter if you drove just a minute or a mile and then they canceled. They didn't quite reach the 5 mile, 5 minute, whatever rule that they have right now. I think you should get paid for your time and your miles right from the get-go. So on the surface, this seems positive. And I was thinking like, oh, maybe we can start talking about something positive on this channel. I mean, because that's something that the old Lyft would do. The old Lyft, for those of you who aren't aware, was the kind of Lyft that would innovate and make changes and say, oh, Uber's doing this thing, well, we're going to do this thing, and we're going to do it better, and you're going to be treated better, and your pay is going to be better. So this was looking like a very positive thing. Unfortunately, we live in the day of age where Uber and Lyft are public. And Lyft and Uber are monkey see, monkey do. Now, to my knowledge, Uber is not doing this. However, Lyft kind of did something sneaky, and they didn't even advertise it. But first, here's what they do. Get paid for pickup time and distance. When the passenger is far away, you'll no longer have to worry about whether it's worth it to accept the ride. Your ride payment will include time and distance to the pickup. So, the other thing about this is that the way it's worded right here is that this might actually be very similar to Uber's long distance pickup fee, where it's like, hey, if it's long distance, there's like a little bit of a pickup fee that you will get, which, you know, I don't object to. That's pretty good too. It says get paid for every shared pickup. You'll be paid a flat rate for every pickup that gets added to your shared ride. So, you know, that's nice. I mean, I still don't want people to have the shared rides. I think those are a ripoff for the drivers, but you know, hey, that's a nice little bonus. Valuing your time. You've let us know you value time over distance. Well, they actually value both, but whatever. We're improving your rates so you're paid better for what you care about most, your time instead of miles traveled. Now, this is the key thing to keep in mind, because this is where Lyft pulls a complete bait and switch. Here's how your rate card in Las Vegas will look. Standard ride. Pickup rate, the amount you get for every pickup, 45 cents. Per minute, the amount you earn per minute once you accept a ride, which is about 18 cents. Per mile, the amount you earn once you accept a ride. This change will go into effect on August 14th. View your current rate card. Now here's the thing. I can't exactly show you mine only because it's not really taken effect in my area yet. However, the person who sent me this, well, they had an issue with this and they told me what it was. We'll always let you know ahead of time when we plan to make changes to your pay. Learn more about this one. So it's like, at the very end, after all of this, after they do get paid for pickup time and distance, get paid for every shared pickup, and valuing your time, where they stress you value your time more than you value your distance, which, I mean, granted, that is a narrative that has been going on with most of the Uber tubers. Like, we stress, if you pay so much in time, then we would be guaranteed minimum wage and everything be fine. Uber and Lyft are taking that to mean that, hey, we'll pay a little bit more for time, but we'll cut the distance rate, which is counterproductive then. You will definitely earn less money at that point. And at the very, very end, we'll always let you know ahead of time when we plan to make changes to your pay. And yet, the strange thing is, up in front of all of this, this doesn't actually share with you what this is. And that is that this chart right here, this is a pay cut. This is a pay cut. To my knowledge, if I remember correctly, the Las Vegas per mile rates are 92 cents a mile currently. When this thing goes into effect, which I think is going to go into effect tomorrow, you are going to get paid 42 cents per mile, which is a cut of 50 cents a mile. So, if you have a 5-mile ride, you are making $2.50 less than you were today if you do it tomorrow. And there you have it. There you have it. I mean, it's actually quite amazing how they keep finding ways to not only cut the rates, but they almost hit it this time. Again, you look up here and, I mean, they always make it sound like this is going to be a positive thing. Like, hey, with cheaper rides, there will be more rides, therefore you'll make more money. That's their favorite. But I think people are officially not falling for that anymore. So they start off with something that we've wanted for a long time. Start earning as soon as you tap accept. Hey, great. Great. I definitely want to start earning the second I tap accept. Good, positive thing. Get paid for pickup time and distance. Yeah, awesome. Get paid for every shared pickup. Don't like shared pickups, but hey, you know what? If I get a little extra money, yeah. Valuing your time is where it starts getting a little shaky, because it's like, we know you value your time over distance. At that point, those of us who've been reading these emails for a while know that there is something about to happen. There's something in the middle here that is being said. We don't know exactly what it is. And then we get here, and unless you're familiar with your rates, which in all fairness, some drivers aren't, you figure out the issue. Your rates are being cut 50 cents. Now, I do believe the per minute is going up like 8 cents or something like that, if I recall correctly. And they have a pickup rate that was never there before, which is 45 cents. So, you know, yes, they are raising your rate in a couple areas. However, what they've raised here will not cover the 50 cents loss. And here's the thing about Las Vegas. Granted, I don't drive in the market. So people who drive in Las Vegas, they can obviously correct me if I'm wrong. And I might be wrong. But Vegas seems like an area where you're not going to be doing a lot of long distance trips. Maybe once in a while you'll go to the airport. But I think most people in Vegas want to stay in Vegas. So personally, this seems like a severe rate cut. Again, I'm not saying out of Vegas trips never happen. I'm not even going to say they're uncommon. It's just, I think the vast majority, considering the tourist attraction that Las Vegas is, you know, they've got casinos, they've got Reba McEntire, Celine Dion, Barry Manilow, they got Penn and Teller, the guys who helped me propose to Katie. Check out my vlog channel, by the way. Shameless plug. I think there's like a lot of back and forth within the mall strip, if that's what it's called. They've got the M&M factory also there. M&M factory? No, the M&M museum. That's what it is. So, and the Coca-Cola store. But, you know, anyway, this is definitely going to hurt, I believe. And right now it's just Vegas. And this generic email, I think it's going to they're going to start sending out to more people. But 50 cents, I mean, geez, if that's not 50% or more, then it's awfully close. It's awfully close. And you have to look at these rates, and I keep asking myself over and over, when's it going to be enough? How low does this number have to be for you to wake up and say, hey, it's not worth it anymore. I just can't. This isn't even worth it anymore. I mean, it didn't seem worth it to me at 92 cents per mile, especially if most of your trips are going to be 3 to 7 miles long, which, again, might not be the case, but, you know, that is especially pitiful. And they're not even being upfront about it. They really aren't. They are dressing this up as much as possible. Then you can click a link to check your current rate, which some people won't do. And then they say, we'll always let you know ahead of time when we plan to make changes to your pay. Learn more about this one. So it's funny that they word it that way, because if they were going to let you know ahead of time, you'd think this would be at the top of the email, not at the bottom. But there you go. And then the final sentence, pickup mile and minute and minimum rates are for completed rides. See the rate card in your dashboard for details. So I guess in some ways, if you get canceled before they owe you a 5-minute, not a 5-minute, a $5 cancellation fee, then this doesn't add anything anyway. So yeah, thanks for nothing, Lyft. Anyway, there you go. Another rate cut. Do you drive in Vegas? What do you think about this? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly, and you get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. If gas prices get you just a little down these days, check out the Get Upside app below. It's totally free, and you get cash back on every gas purchase. If you want more content from me that's not rideshare related, check out my other channels, Kevin T. Rodriguez, the Apptrepreneur Vlogs, and Autograph Hound. And finally, if you want to talk to me or other fellow rideshare drives, check us out at the Apptrepreneur Hangouts on Facebook. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.